Hello, Divine Masculines. Wanted to let the Divine Feminines know I'm sorry that your video got cut off for whatever reason. I got a phone call and I thought I had turned that off, so I apologize. But the whole for the Divine Feminine, your reading was just awesome. So Divine Masculines, if you want to know what's going on with your Divine Feminines, check it out. I'll try and edit the last part back in if I can. If not, don't worry about it. We'll find out what your Divine Masculine's thinking here. So, Divine Masculines, how are you guys doing after the full moon? Lots of shifts for the Divine Feminines. They're definitely coming into their own. So we will see how the Divine Masculines are doing energetically, collectively, and we'll see where they're at. All right, Spirit, let's see. Where is the energy at for the Divine Masculine right now? Lots of water going on. Whoa. Wow. Okay. All right. Divine Masculine, his current energy after this new moon, he's definitely in the King of Pentacles. Very strong, stable, grounded, financially. I always see that in my other reading, I always see the King of Pentacles as the strong, silent type. You know, they may not say too much, but they're solid, they're grounded. I always think of Taurus when I think of that, but maybe it's because my father was a Taurus. So definitely, you know, have that idea in my head. But current energy, most Divine Masculines, they're in this mode, and they definitely made a decision in regards to third-party situations, whether that be their partners, family relationship, friend relationships. They're done, and they made the decision because the Three of Wands popped up with it, and they're standing their ground with it. So they're done. I mean, when you get that kind of confirmation, it's crazy. And yeah, just wow, that's where their energy is at right now. They're just done with whomever, and it may be multiple people. It may not just be a partner, a lover, karmic partner, whatever you want to call it. Maybe, you know, family, friends, you know, work-related stuff. Nothing that doesn't no longer serve them, because the Three of Wands, they made the decision. They're done, and they're standing their ground with it, regardless of whatever anybody thinks. Because they're definitely in this Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. They're remembering, they're focusing on what they really want, and they want to offer this cup of love to the Queen of Cups. You know, we just had the full moon, and the Queen of Cups is, of course, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This can resonate with any Divine Feminine, though, but, you know, all these cups coming up, a lot of water. But water and the moon, it goes hand in hand. So after this full moon, this is definitely, you know, in their what they're thinking about. They're thinking about the stuff, you know, in the past, all the good things, the love, the companionship, the just wanting to be home because I got the Ten of Cups. They're wanting home. They're wanting to come home. And it's funny that I see the rainbow here because last night when I was going to the yoga meditation full moon thing, it was raining here, and pretty good storms off and on while I was driving. And once it started clearing up, I saw 4 rainbows in many different directions. I thought it was crazy. It was so cool. And I tried to take a picture, but of course, I'm driving in traffic trying to get to this class. But this is just kind of amazing. I didn't even think about that until I saw the rainbow with the 10 of Cups and the happy family. I was like, I saw 4 rainbows in quite a few different directions because the storm kind of came in off the water and went a few different ways. But yeah, so wow, divine masculines, interesting energy. This is good things, all good things. Okay, so that's their overall energy. Let's see where they are at mentally. Excuse me, got stuff in my throat. Okay. So mentally, they've cycled out. And also divine has come in to kind of help them cycle out, balance their life out, balance their brain, balance them out mentally. I shouldn't say brain, but balance them out mentally and make them, not make them, that's horrible, but have them realize, all the cycles, all the karma that they've been doing, they're cycling out of it, and divine is stepping in and showing them that, and showing them that they can have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and also be with their lover mentally. So another good set here, guys, after this new moon, mentally for the divine masculine. This is really awesome. Cycling out of, that 3 of Swords behavior, and divine is always going to step in and help them out. And they do that for us as well. So we're definitely getting some good cards here. Let's see where they are at emotionally. Emotionally. What we got was the King of Cups. So we've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, we got the Queen of Cups. So emotionally, he's balanced out, heart and head. He's balanced. And he's got that cup of water sitting there to make an offer. He's waiting for his ships to come in. He's definitely coming out of this, conflicted mental energy for himself. He's coming out of that. As we saw in his mental energy, he's cycling out. So he's cycling out of this mental conflict. Whatever his issue is in his head, he's kind of realized that it was kind of illusion. But he did have to kind of take some time to do that, because when it's another partner, family, friends, that's kind of a hard thing to completely make a decision to cut certain people out of your life. And I don't mean that some of these people, they're always going to be there, but he may have made the decision to completely cut the cord. And, he had to take a step back from that. But also, he was also working while he was doing it, making his money, keeping himself grounded, focusing on that as he was letting go of all that mental conflict going on. So that's definitely what I see there for him. Let's see. That was emotional. Let's see where he is at in his physical. Okay, yeah. Definitely walking away emotionally from all of this. Both the divine feminines and the masculines are, getting out of this mode of in their physical space. I think they both got it in their physical space. They kind of got overwhelmed with all of these things that they were trying to be like, oh, what do I want to do? What do I got? They're walking away from it. They're just done. They're focusing, they're balancing themselves out, coming into their own, releasing and surrendering what no longer serves them emotionally. Because yes, this all looks good and shiny and pretty, but at the end of the day, is that what is going to make them happy? And for them to emotionally walk away from things, that's really good. And coming into balance and focusing on what they need to focus on for themselves in the physical, because they'll be able to come forth with an offer, a stable offer, slow and steady, but he's got his helmet up. He's no longer covered. He's no longer masked. So, a lot of people are like, oh, this is so slow. But, patience, temperance, just breathe. It'll all happen in divine timing. I know I hate to hear it too sometimes, but it's so true, because sometimes divine spirit, God, they all step in and be like, hey, look, we're doing this for your benefit in the long run, because you don't want someone who's not everything they can be for you. The divine feminines, you're coming into your own, you're getting into your power, and they're following or right next to you. So you want them to be the best that they can be. You don't want to deal with you're going to have to deal with some things, but you don't want to have to deal with how they are now compared to what they could be, because you can see it. The divine can see it. You already know what they can be like because of the 5D. You already know what they can be. They have to see it. They have to do the work. They have to let go and be all they can be for themselves first. So, okay. So how does the divine masculine view the divine feminine right now? Okay. How the divine masculine is viewing the divine feminine, the Queen of Swords. So this tells me that, not only, and the Queen of Swords popped up in the divine feminine's reading too. And it's not that, so many people see the Queen of Swords as cold and shrewd and this and that, but he saw her in how she needed to be for herself. She had to be clear, concise, in how he may have been treating her. And it wasn't that she was being cold or anything like that, but she was not only showing him unconditional love, but she was showing herself unconditional love and putting up boundaries. And he sees you in this mode. But he's also, he's wanting to come forward. He's definitely wanting to come forward and talk to you. The movement is definitely here. He's wanting to move forward. He's got something to say. And I think it'll be kind of lighthearted, so divine feminines, don't think that you're going to have a serious talk right away. It's not going to come in like that. Divine masculines are not that way. They've got to kind of dip their toe in the water to see if you're still in this mode and going to cut them off completely, or you're going to kind of let them, dip their toe in, talk to them, and be lighthearted about it. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to get all the irons detailed out, but there's nothing wrong with being friends first, if that's what you're comfortable with, and seeing how things go from there. So, like I said, I don't think the Queen of Swords is a cold or shrewd or anything like that, but we needed to be in that mode, not only for them, but for ourselves, and to get to a point of wisdom and clarity for ourselves more than anything else. But don't cut him. And I think a lot of divine feminines, you kind of need to drop your sword, drop your walls, chill out a little bit, and have a little bit of lighthearted fun. There's nothing wrong with it. You can still have your boundaries set up and still enjoy each other's time and company. So, another good reading for the divine masculines. I know some of the divine feminines, you always like to watch what's going on with your divine masculines. Know that the work is being done. They are thinking about you, but you need to be focused on your journey, because we're not only coming into union with ourselves as a romantic whatever you think it's going to be. It's not going to be anything like what you think relationships are going to be like. You guys are coming together for the whole collective, to be all healing and working together to bring heaven down to earth. And I think that's what God intended a long time ago, but we messed it up. And I'm thinking that that's what's trying to bring everybody back to the unconditional love, oneness, because we're really needing it. So, but thank you for watching. Sorry again, I got 4 videos done for everybody. Thank you again for watching. Subscribe, comment, and let me know what you think. I totally just went blank, but thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yes, and comment below. Let me know if you are interested in getting a reading from me. Just email me. I have a few different ideas for doing stuff for the collective. I'm here to help, here to guide as best I can with God's Spirit, and getting us to a point of being whole and oneness with ourselves and then with our divine counterparts. So wishing everybody a great day, much love and blessings. Bye-bye.